The leadership of our shul recently began a process of exploring the viability of adjusting our mechitza to make it more halachically appropriate. Our current mechitza has been in place since the construction of our building in 1986, so it's natural to question the logic behind this seemingly controversial decision. Every organization and entity must recognize and understand its mission. Our beloved shul, which I am privileged to lead, is no exception. The Talmud teaches us that the purpose of a synagogue is to be a mikdash ma'at, or a mini Beis HaMikdash, Jewish temple. The purpose of a Beis HaMikdash was to be a spiritual oasis where godliness can manifest itself in this mundane world. The service in the Beis HaMikdash required a level of decorum to the highest degree. For this reason, the Talmud teaches us that men and women were in separate areas to avoid frivolity during the sacred times of prayer. As a mini Beis HaMikdash, Orthodox synagogues have been steadfast to this tradition for thousands of years in an effort to maintain its sacred space. It is an unfortunate misconception to project the mechitza as a way of denigrating women. Nothing can be further from the truth. We respect and revere the women in our community. We also recognize the sacred space necessary for prayer, and in that spirit, there is a need for separate areas for men and women in the sanctuary. The reality is, in the range of halachic allowances, our current mechitza meets the bare minimum of acceptability. For this reason, we are exploring ways of upgrading the mechitza in our effort to fulfill our mission of having an appropriate mini Beis HaMikdash in our community. While this initiative is once again reminding us of how we must balance modernity and tradition, it's important to remember that our commitment to halacha has kept us anchored to our tradition. In engaging in this process, it's important for everyone to know that there is another fundamental value to which we are committed. We pride ourselves on being an open and inclusive shul. In fact, our congregational motto is a community shul with doors open to everyone. Our diversity is our strength, and in an era of increased polarization and factionalism, we consider it a badge of honor that our membership consists of individuals with varying degrees of observance. We have been and still are and will be committed to ensuring that everyone feels comfortable at Eitz Chaim Synagogue. The fundamental values of fidelity, tradition, and halacha, coupled with our commitment to being an open and inclusive shul, is the mandate that our Mechitza committee seeks to address. It is not mutually exclusive that to be a kehillah that has a commitment to a high standard in halacha and simultaneously be an inclusive shul. I am not naive enough to believe that everyone will be happy with the recommendation of this committee. But I am confident that our kehillah has the ability to communicate any disagreements with derech eretz and mutual respect. I am confident that our kehillah can be courageous and embrace a rock-solid commitment to halacha and tradition while remaining the community shul with doors open to everyone.